What's up, FCA Elementary? We're so glad you're here, and we want to stay connected with you and your family. So have a parent, like us on Facebook and Instagram, or drop a comment and subscribe on YouTube so we can stay connected. We hope you have so much fun watching this video and are encouraged by today's lesson.
Hi everyone, I'm Ellie. Welcome back to our FCA Huddle. 3 weeks ago we talked about Daniel in the lion's den. 2 weeks ago we talked about David and Goliath. And last week we talked about how you are so important to God, more than anything He's created. And this week we're going to talk about how Jesus was friends with the little children. Jesus' friends were arguing. Who was the most important helper in God's kingdom? They all wanted to know. I am, James said. No, you're not, said Peter. I am. Nonsense, Matthew said. I'm the cleverest. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Yes, no. Yes, no. The silliness went on and on like this for some time. You see, Jesus' friends had started thinking that they had to do something to make themselves more special to Jesus. That if they were the cleverest or nicest or something, Jesus would like them best. But they had forgotten something God had been teaching His people all through the years, that no matter how clever you are, or how good you are, or how rich you are, or how nice you are, or how important you are, none of that makes a difference. Because God's love is a gift, and as anyone will tell you, the whole thing about a gift is it's free. All you have to do is reach out your hands and take it. So while Jesus' friends were arguing, some people who knew all about getting gifts, in fact you might say they were gift experts, had come to see Jesus. Who were they? They were little children. You can see the little girl with Jesus. Jesus' helpers tried to send them away. Jesus doesn't have time for you, they said. He's too tired. But they were wrong. Jesus always had time for children. Don't ever send them away, Jesus said. Bring the little ones back to me. Now, if you had been there, what do you think? Would you have had to line up quietly to see Jesus? Do you think Jesus would have asked you how good you've been before He'd give you a hug? Would you have to be on your best behavior and get all dressed up and not speak until you're spoken to? Or would you have done just what these children did, ran straight up to Jesus and let Him pick you up in His arms and swing you and kiss you and hug you and then sit you on His lap and listen to your stories and your chats? You see, children loved Jesus, and they knew they didn't need anything more for Jesus to love them. All they needed to do was run into His arms, and so that's what they did. Well, after all the laughing and games, Jesus turned to His helpers and said, no matter how big you grow, never grow up so much that you lose your child's heart, full of trust in God. Be like these children. They are most important in my kingdom. The end. So what Jesus means by keeping a child's heart is just to be open and trusting Him and not having all these things guard you and having to be super proper, but just to be yourself with Him and that He loves you no matter what. See ya!